Hey YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to create a very simple invisibility effect in Motion 5. So what you want to do is you want to open up a new composition in Motion, 29.97 frames per second. However long your video clip is, I'm just going to leave room for 30 seconds and then just open it. Okay, so once your composition is open, just drag in your files. So I'm going to drag in this green screen footage that I have, and then I'm going to drag in my background layer. Okay, so once you have all your footage in Motion, you just want to name them just to keep it organized. So I'm going to name this BG group, and then I'm going to name this one BG. Okay, and then for this, I'm going to name it man group, and this one I'm gonna name man. Okay, just drag man on top of background and set it to fit. Okay, now go to your library, filters, keying, keyer, and just drag that onto man. Okay, you'll see instantly it changes to the background behind the man. Okay. So find the part in your footage where you want it to begin. So I want my footage to begin about there. So I'm just gonna trim it down. And then go to where you want it to end. I want it to end about there. I'm gonna trim that down and then just drag it to the front. Okay, so once you have this, just go to background, distortion, bump map, drag that on. Okay, make sure bump map is selected, go to inspector, map image, drag man into that. And you can't see it yet, but if you go to horizontal and vertical scale, you can adjust the figure behind him. This is going to be your invisible man. You can adjust that using these controls. Okay, so now find the part where you want him to start going invisible. Turn this layer back on. So I want him to start going invisible around there, so drag it just like 0.5 seconds forward, and then click on your group, edit, split. Okay, so once you've done this, you just need to go back in this clip, the 0.5 seconds you went forward, click on man, properties, opacity, keyframe it, drag it forward to the end of the clip, and just drag the opacity all the way down. Okay, so now you have a nice transition of him fading away into his invisible figure. With this clip, this layer hasn't been turned off, so just turn that off now. Okay, so now you're almost done, but you'll see when he walks behind a wall, he's still in front of the wall because it's green screen, so this gives the effect away. So what you need to do is you need to go to your background, group, Command D, duplicate it, name the copy wall. Okay, now select your wall layer, hold down your mask options, Bezier mask, and just mask out the wall. Okay, you won't see any immediate visual changes, but if you drag your wall on top of the layer and then simply just delete the bump map, you'll see your man disappear behind the wall. Okay, so you're basically done, but just to sell the effect, you want a shadow, because the shadow will really make the effect realistic. So you need to go to man, properties, drop shadow, turn that on, show. Okay, so I just want to turn the distance on to about 250. So now you'll see the shadow appear behind him. And I'm going to change the angle to about 220. Yeah, so about there, because the light's coming from above. And I'm just going to blur out the shadow, just to make it more realistic. And you can change the opacity, but don't make it too dark. Just make it look realistic. And now you are basically done. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.